imagery to impactful stage setups, every show was a kind of performance art that challenged the norms of entertainment. Manson's musical style was characterized by a fusion of industrial rock with alternative metal. But what made his music fascinating was the way he tackled deep themes such as religion, politics, alienation, and self-perception. The album Mechanical Animals, released in 1998, marked a turning point in his career, introducing more electronic sounds and less aggressive tones, yet maintaining that same sense of bewilderment and disturbance. It was an album that showed a more introspective Manson, but just as provocative. Meanwhile, Holy Wood, in the Shadow of the Valley of Death, from 2000 was a direct commentary on violence and the celebrity culture in the United States, a theme Manson addressed boldly and without hesitation. What set Manson apart from so many other artists was his ability to reinvent himself, yet always staying true to his visual and philosophical style. His career was a constant evolution, adapting to new trends without losing its essence. The person behind the character. Although Marilyn Manson has always been known for his scandalous persona and defiant attitude, it's important to remember that behind the provocative image is a very different man. Brian Warner, the person behind the character, is quieter, more introspective, and often reflective about his career and the life he has chosen. While his public persona is that of someone who rejects all norms, Manson has stated in several interviews that his personal life is far from that of a rebellious figure without a cause. In fact, in many ways, he is someone who feels deeply misunderstood. Interviews in which Manson shows vulnerability or philosophical insights are rare, but when they do happen, they provide a completely different view of the man who has built his career around controversy. His persona as Marilyn Manson is, in many ways, a construct that he uses as a means of expressing the tensions and frustrations he feels as an individual. Marilyn Manson's legacy. Over the years, Marilyn Manson has managed to stay relevant, and his legacy is undeniable. While his music may no longer have the same impact it did in the 90s, his influence on popular culture remains significant. He is a symbol of the fight against established norms, an example of how art can challenge social morality. Although his image has been the subject of criticism and controversy, Manson managed to build a loyal fan base that sees him as a cultural icon. The irony is that despite the constant battle against the media, politics, and critics, Marilyn Manson remains one of the most complex and fascinating artists of our time. Marilyn Manson has gone from being a rebellious young man to becoming a central figure in the history of rock and pop culture. His ability to reinvent himself, challenge conventions, and embrace controversy has kept him relevant for decades. Throughout his career, Manson has shown that sometimes the key to success isn't in pleasing others, but in staying true to oneself, even if it means challenging the status quo. So, what do you think about Marilyn Manson? Do you believe his impact on music and culture is as significant as his critics say? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to Trivia Clips for more content on iconic figures in entertainment.